Okay guys, so I decided to show y'all my balcony in daylight because it's probably easier to see. And so the light is still on. It's not like a calm light, and it stays on 24/7 it looks like. There are these really comfortable seats, and what I can appreciate is these seats are not just so like worn out that you don't want to sit on them, because I know a lot of times when you go to places, really nice places, the seats will sometimes be disgusting and you just don't want to sit on them. But these seats are not like that, and they have like these rocks and plants, very, very serene. And of course, my friend Rachel, her room is next door. She has a corner room, so she has like a little corner, little, you know, kind of area instead of the plants. But both sections are really beautiful. So I just wanted to show y'all what it looked like. And this is kind of how it faces my room. But I could just sit out here and just have some peace. I can hear the waterfalls out here, which they sound really good. I'm glad to not have a lot of sun over here because the sun here is very bright. And yeah, the sun does not play. And it's just quiet. It's very quiet and peaceful here in a good way. So anyway, that's the outdoor area. I thought I would show you. Now they do say to lock your door and close. Make sure they're closed, because I guess some people want to leave their doors open. But we are so close to the mountains. If I haven't already, I will show you views of just how close we are to the mountains. And they do give you kind of this warning that, you know, mountain creatures are walking around. I haven't seen any yet, unfortunate, but I just want to let y'all know. I'm not playing. When they say lock that door and close it, I close that door and lock it, because I'm not trying to see no surprise guests. All right.
I could stare at you for 100 years and I never blink an eye. You were beautiful, just like a flower. I could walk with you for 1,000,000 miles and my feet would not get tired. Where you go, I'll go, winter or summer. I don't care, the seasons change. 'Cause darling, I'll stay right here with you. Every night and every day. 'Cause darling, there's nothing in this world I'd rather do. Never been this close to heaven. Never felt something just like this. Ecstasy. Never been this close to heaven. I don't know if this is real or fantasy, or somewhere in between. Or somewhere in between. Oh yeah. You could fall asleep for 100 hours and I wouldn't miss a thing. I would keep you safe while you were dreaming. You could scream and shout, cry 1,000 tears, and I wouldn't let fear win. What you feel, I feel. Together we're healing. I don't care, the seasons change. 'Cause darling, I'll stay right here with you. Every night and every day. 'Cause darling, there's nothing in this world I'd rather do. Never been this close to heaven. Never felt something just like this. Ecstasy. Never been this close to heaven. I don't know if this is real or fantasy, or somewhere in between. Or somewhere in between. Oh yeah. Oh my God, what a time to be in love.
Okay, so I am going to get on this hammock. I'm sitting down already, but I'm gonna go ahead and lay down now. Hammocks are all about balance. And this hammock is just sitting here calling my name. And I had some free time since I left the country dance line class a little early. It was fun. It reminded me a lot of Nashville. I didn't stay the whole time, but it was fun. But yeah, I am here for rest and recharging. And so I am gonna do a little bit of that. I'm gonna also be touring the grounds soon. So I'll keep you posted and share some of the just beauties I run into along the way there. All right, hammock living in effect. Bye y'all.
What could he do for me? I told him that my love is free. But can you match me? I can do it all for myself. Want you but really don't need help. So can you match me? I like luxury. I like fancy things. Shine on my body. Live like royalty. Treat you like a king if I try.
Okay, so I am showing you this gold milk. It was recommended that I try this by the nutrition class. It has a lot of really good things in it. And so, in all transparency, I didn't go to the nutrition class. My friend did, and she shared with me her notes and some of the recommendations. But they have like really good things in there, and that's, you know, just going to help balance out your health and fight off some of the things that, you know, sometimes we're just trying to work out of our diets. And so I am giving this a try. It's really good. It has like tastes like chai tea, and it's more spicy, a little bit more spicy, more peppery, but it's really good. And I got it warmed, and, you know, a part of being here, you get to get as much food and, you know, smoothies and all of the snacks and things like that that you want. And so it was nice to have something warm and tasty, and then find out that it's also healthy. So I'm enjoying this snack.
Take a breath, feel my wings spread, levitate above the ground and make eye contact with clouds. Now I'm rising, I'm soaring above it all. I just wanna be free. Finally, I wanna be free.
That's about 85 degrees. And the pools are open 24 hours a day.
And they're all heated.
They're all heated. No kids. Life is good.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It's all quiet and calm. There's nobody over there.
Snack area way in the back.
There is.
And way up on top, all those windows up there. That's a quiet room with a spa.
Yes.
It's one of the nicest places to sit.
Okay.
It smells like eucalyptus. You get a robe, just sit there, look at the mountains. It's gorgeous.
I'm definitely going there tonight because I want to do the hot tub and everything. So
inside the spa, this is the back of the spa. Inside the spa, you can use the steam room, the sauna, the jacuzzi anytime you want from 9 to 9.
Ooh.
This pathway is a way to get to the spa and to the pools.
Okay.
This is the back entrance. The front entrance is nicer. This is just steps to get you up to the top.
Got you.
But the front entrance is, it has like just like a crystal, there's like a medallion with turquoise on it. You touch the medallion for healing powers. There's a crystal there, a big smoky crystal to absorb the bad energy before you walk in. So that's the main entrance.
Oh my gosh.
Show you what that is. The tents here, these are used for spa services.
Oh.
And it's been more like seaweed wraps. One of the gentlemen likes to do some work here. They're all temperature controlled.
I was going to do one. I didn't keep my appointment, but it's probably gone now.
And in front of you, there's another pool up there. That's a half an Olympic-sized pool, and it's also heated. It's between 80 to 85 degrees.
Okay.
It's the exercise pool, so if you like to swim laps,
okay.
there you go. They have a class every afternoon there.
I was
called,
in the country dance line class, and I left early.
Did you do that?
I did it for 20 minutes.
Did you do too much?
It reminded me of Nashville. I'm from Nashville. Or not, I'm not from Nashville, but I lived there for 20 years.
Okay.
So I was like,
Yeehaw.
Line dancing.
That's a new one. There's a great class here. You here for a few more days?
I'm leaving tomorrow.
Okay, there's a class here. Hi. And it's called cardio drumming. Really good class. I mean, you're drumming and you jump from drum to drum, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
There's also a cardio belly dancing in there.
Ooh.
Yeah. We refer to it as the gym. And if you want to work out, it's open 24 hours a day for you. If you want to get up to the meditation and yoga, you can walk up this path, and once you get up to the top, you turn to the left, and that'll take you to meditation and yoga.
I think I got a class there at 12, I want to say.
Oh.
So I think I have to go there. Thank you, because
Yeah.
I
The
keep getting
purple
lost.
cactus there?
Oh, they got more. Yes, there's
Yes.
more hammocks.
That's a prickly pear cactus. You see the red on it?
Uh-huh,
That's
yeah.
a fruit. And don't pick it because they're really picky.
Okay.
But if you have prickly pear iced tea, it's from that fruit.
Oh,
And there's just
they have some out front in the lobby today.
You got it. And that's also prickly pear. Some are different varieties.
Okay.
We have deer that you might see walking around. I've seen a couple of animals today, 3 of them. They're called javelina.
What do they look like?
Javelina, they look kind of like a pig. They're hairy.
No, I don't need to see them.
No, you don't. They're in the rodent family.
Oh, absolutely not.
No, then they're big.
Oh,
and
it's freaky.
they're kind of like a rat pig.
Oh, you keep adding to it.
You stay away from them, especially if they have babies.
Because they're going to be aggressive.
They could, but especially with babies.
Yeah.
So the mountain range that's over here, these are called the Santa Catalina
Oh
Mountains.
my gosh, they're beautiful.
You're 3,000 feet above sea level here. Those at the peak, 9,600 feet above sea level.
Good morning.
Hello there. And the up on top, there's an observatory from the University of Arizona. And the reason I tell you that is because at night it gets dark here.
Yeah.
And there's an observatory from the university, and they study the universe. So there's a low lighting ordinance in Tucson.
Okay.
Teeter-totter here for you to bring out the kid in you. So when you're done going back, hanging on a hammock, and come out here and teeter-totter with a buddy.
Oh, wow, like a little seesaw.
Yeah, seesaw, exactly. Sunsets here are nice. The sunsets in that
I
direction.
need to capture that.
But the mountains get a reflection. They kind of turn reddish pinkish.
Ooh, pretty. It's so perfect for the weather this time of year, too.
Are you ready? Take a picture. This is where Oprah Winfrey used to stay all the time.
Oh, Oprah's suite.
So that was her
Okay.
suite. It was 419.
419. Okay, I'm
It's big.
gonna go in there and get some, Oprah energy.
It's a yep.
Thank you for showing me that.
She came here a lot. She bought a house, I guess, not far from here.
Okay.
So she made her own Miraval.
Yeah.
Tennis courts and pickleball right here. So if you want to play, if you don't take a class, you can always come play here.
Oh, it's just open.
There's paddles and rackets up the front. So this is the part. This is still the 400 village.
Okay.
If the 500s, which are up here in just a moment, it used to be a rehab center many years ago. It's where it started off here as a rehab center for alcohol and drug abuse.
Okay.
And people, I understand, like to come here and wanted to come back when they weren't in rehab. So the gentleman at the time made a small section called the Miraval.
Okay, nice.
And then they opened up a lounge, and that's not good for rehab.
Like a big complex.
Yeah. They moved the rehab up the road. It's called Sierra of Tucson. Yeah, I'll go back in here and show you this.
Okay.
So back there where the twirly rocks are, that is a Zen garden. So if you want a little bit later, you can go back in there to the Zen garden. There's a rake back there, but that's the Zen garden there.
Thank you.
It's behind this building called the Yucca Cabana.
Okay.
The Yucca Cabana here has Thai massages, Naga. There's a pool in here that's 97 degrees, so it's the same temperature as your body.
Hot tub, but a pool.
For the pool, but it's for treatments only.
Okay.
So they do a treatment in there called Astahara. There's another treatment called Aqua Zen, but that's all in this building called the Yucca Cabana.
Oh, nice. Look at you, Cacti.
So the path I told you, if you took it up, will come out right here. And back in that area, back down there, there's a crystal bridge back in there. And it's a bridge with crystals embedded in it. There's a koi pond back there. Just a pretty area to walk back in that area.
Okay.
So yeah, right to the right of it. They're getting ready to do slackline here.
Oh.
Two of the classes they do here. Back here. Hi.
Hi.
This is meditation and yoga back here.
Oh.
So if you see the spirit horse here, meditation and yoga is done in that building back there. That's called the Agave.
Okay, yes, I do have a class there.
So that's where that is. These two buildings up here are called yurts.
Okay.
And if you have anything in a yurt, it's probably going to be in the Discovery Yurt, which is the light green one. They do a class there, like past life regression.
Oh, okay. I did see that on there.
That's oh, she's a wonderful lady. Her name is Ray Jessie.
Yeah, the classes have been great. All of them.
So those big rat things I told you about,
Huh? Yeah.
you'll see some bite marks back here from
Oh,
the
they eat
cactus.
the cactus.
You see the bite marks?
Oh my gosh, they eat
They eat
cactus.
those.
Now they have different kind of species because that's the spiky looking cacti.
They have an acid in their mouth, from what I understand. They just melt them.
Oh no!
I
You
know.
keep adding to it.
I saw 3 of them today, and there was one right here when I came in this morning. And
They kind of scatter, you know, as people start walking around.
there's a lot of times they travel in groups of like 11 or 12.
Oh.
And a group of them, they're called a squadron.
Okay. Oh my gosh,
pretty.
this is really pretty.
So here's the front entrance.
Do they do they walk around with us, or do they try to, like, you know, stay?
They want to. They have very bad eyesight.
Oh, okay.
So usually they don't even know you're there. They can smell you now. So they gone.
The gong, yes.
Hi. So sometime while you're here, you need to get the gong
Okay.
and come up with an intention.
Mm-hmm.
Once you have an intention set in your mind, pick up that mallet, aim for the center, hit it with your intention, and it will vibrate to the universe.
Okay.
Cool sounding
I'm
gong.
going to do that.
Okay. So this is where the front check-in area you were yesterday.
Yes.
This particular area here is a digital device area, so you can use your phone there anytime you want.
Oh, nice. It's so pretty here at night. Like when it starts to light up.
Yeah, it is. Back here, this is called the Coyote Moon Patio. And back here, they meet for classes.
I was sitting over
So-
there last night.
It's a nice place with the fire pits. But if you have a hike, zip line, archery, out on a limb, they're getting ready to do slack line, they all meet here.
Okay.
And once they meet here, they walk you to where you need to go.
Gotcha.
So this is the spa here. This is the back of the spa.
Oh, okay.
The food, all food's in that building over there. The lounge is over there to the, just by the patio. And if we kept going straight, we'd run into the dining area.
And so my friends stay away from the rat pigs.
A rat pit, yeah. That crystal orb there, it does light up at night.
Ooh. Oh yeah, dude. Yep, you're right.
And it's kind of a nice beacon to say that you're close to the dining room.
Yeah.
And then the spa is right here.
Nice.
The other entrance I told you, the steps. This is nice. You walk in there, you see the crystals, smoking crystals absorb with that energy. There's a little pot of fire before you walk in.
Okay.
And then the pools are back there too. So that's the nice entrance. So you need to walk back into that entrance.
Walk that entrance
While you're there.
specifically. Okay.
That's the one. Yeah. Once you hit the little street road, go left. It's the second left. And then back to your place over there. Where do you want to end up at? So you haven't been this way yet, have you?
No, I have not.
So this is the smaller labyrinth.
Look at that mountain view. It's so pretty right here.
To walk back here, you can walk down this path here. And there's a bridge down there.
It is.
Gotta keep walking down there. There's a bridge way down there. There it is. See it?
Yeah. I see it.
So that'll take you back there.
Okay. Oh, this is the other. Oh, it's pretty over here. The other labyrinth they were saying. This is small.
There's 3 labyrinths here.
One at the horse ranch
One at the horse ranch, one over by
there.
you.
Yep.
And there's one over here. There's one smaller.
Ew. This is the one they say they recommend you do with your shoes off because it's not many rocks.
Oh, really? I didn't hear that.
They didn't tell us it was rat pigs walking around. They said that, but
What?
those rat pigs.
You know what? Today's the first day I've seen them in a long time.
Okay.
But
They
this-
decided to show up with us. Okay.
This is the smaller one. They do outdoor floating meditation here.
Oh yeah. I did see a picture of that. That's their aerial, like,
Aerial
yoga.
Yep. There's a silk hanging from it. This is called the Catalina Lawn, so they do some classes out here. So back over here, there are the villas and the retreats.
Okay. Oh yes. Please show me. Can we look in one?
He smiles wide, cause he's the center of attention now, and he feels good about it. And she takes a bow, cause she's the center of attention now, and she feels good about it. But I'm avoiding eyes every time that I'm out, cause it's scary being if they're looking close, then maybe they might see right through me, see right through me. And I don't know why I just can't have it. What everybody seem to take for granted. Wondering if I'm from another planet, somewhere far away. I might as well be on the moon, probably be as confused as any other afternoon, freaking out here in my living room. I might as well be on the moon, never really get used to the things that everybody else do. I might as well be on the moon. They're having fun without worrying about looking dumb. They feel alive instead of feeling numb. And I wonder what that would feel like. I wonder what that would feel like. It must be nice, but I'ma put it nice every time that I'm out. 'Cause it's scary being seen in daylight. Like if they're looking close, then maybe they might see right through me, see right through me. And I don't know why I just can't have it. What everybody seem to take for granted. Wondering if I'm from another planet, somewhere far away. I might as well be on the moon, probably be as confused as any other afternoon, freaking out here in my living room. I might as well be on the moon, never really get used to the things that everybody else do. I might as well be on the moon, might as well be on the moon. Feels like something's got a hold on me. Don't know why it won't let go of me. Always really getting so on me. Feeling like this. Feels like something's got a hold.
My delicious lunch. I try to sample a lot of things and see what I like. So I have a salmon salad. It's kind of buried under the greens. I forgot what kind of salad this was, but it looked really good. A turkey club sandwich, fruit, cheese. Ooh, Rachel, you got
Soup in there.
is that veggie soup?
I think so. Yeah, vegetables and black rice.
And I got some kind of little sweets, some kind of bar and a cookie. Lunch is served. I told y'all my plate. And Rachel, enjoying. We're gonna sit here and chat it up while we eat and continue to enjoy our wonderful experience. We'll see y'all later.
Usually I don't post. Usually I don't post, but I want the world to know. Time to pull a drop top out. Summer nights, it's a vibe, yeah. We've been keeping it in the house. Netflix and chillin', I GDM'in', yeah. Didn't wanna share my love till I found someone I'm sure of, young enough.
So I went and got my ride today because I'm done with classes for today. I want to spend the rest of the day just enjoying the property, going to the spa area, going to more of the fire pits, having dinner. We have dinner scheduled tonight, and enjoying my room. You know, this has been a phenomenal trip so far, and I'm glad that I've been able to do it like this. Tomorrow I'm going to be heading out to go to the next resort. So I'll stay for breakfast and, you know, kind of finish out my experience here. But I will be heading over to Carefree, Arizona for the next experience, which is really close to Phoenix. So I just kind of say I'm going to Phoenix. But and so, yeah, I'll probably do some things on site and off site while I'm over there. And I can't wait. This has been day 2 so far. But as you can tell, I'm still like in the middle of it. And there's still some enjoyable experiences coming up later. It's still sunlight out, you know, so I'm planning on enjoying that before it cools down. The temperature is like in the 70s, but it does drop, you know, as the sunset. And so some of the things, like we're gonna walk over to the spa, for example, and probably like clothes to have swimwear on. But then after that, we're going to put on our robes, and that's like encouraged you. That's, you know, at these wellness resorts, they're like, yeah, definitely walk around in your robe. We want you to feel relaxed. We want you to be in zen. We want you to not, you know, just be consumed with all of those kind of details because you're here to rest. And so I've already seen people walking around like that. And so we're going to embrace some of that tonight and enjoy just, you know, the freedom of that while also being able to enjoy some of the amenities over at the spa. So yes, the day's still going, but you got to hear some of day 2 so far. I may check back in later. But yes, that's where we at. Thank y'all for, you know, just staying with me in my journey so far. And I can't wait to share more.
Up and leave. Take a lot of courage just to live out your dreams. Bigger picture I could see if I just close my eyes.
So we're getting ready to head over to the spa, and we'll probably be over there until dinner. That's about a few hours away. We still got a little sunlight. So we in robes. They in robes. We need some wine because they got some wine. Okay. We are enjoying. Oh, and the lights are coming on. Y'all know I like this night, and I can catch it with the daylight still out before it's too dark to see like the water really good. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, is that the front entrance? I think so. Okay. I always see the pictures of that. Okay. Everybody who's coming from the spa got on their road. Yeah, we just walked up an incline, y'all. More robes. I said more robes. Oh, yes. Enjoy. Okay, so one of the things I learned about this area is that they have an energy rock that you rub before you go in, and it pulls the negative energy. Oh, I did hear that that's a hot tub. That pool was heated. That the guy was saying all pools are heated, like 85 degrees or something. Oh, look at this. Where are you? Oh, that's leaf. Okay. Oh, there's the healing rock. I see it. All right. So I'm gonna have you take all our energy. Hold on. Yep. Which one?
Bring back dignity. Time and time again I relapse, but love has never left me. Perhaps I should have found a way to pay it back. But forget will you take? Only take enough to swallow the pain. Drown the pain until it all wash away. Me back at the start, time and time again I relapse, but your love is always waiting. Perhaps I can't save myself, so I fade to black. But forget will you take? Only take enough to swallow the pain. Drown the pain until it all wash away.
All right, y'all. I am eating this octopus. I just have to say it's really good. So I'm just stopping on here just to tell y'all this is good. This is way better than I thought it was. Never had octopus before. It's amazing. I can't tell you what it tastes like. I just know it tastes real good. Yeah. Rachel is trying the octopus. I told her it was good. Let's see what she thinks.
It is seasoned good.
You like that taste, that little broiled little flame of smokiness and seasoning and all of the little flavor bursts they have on there. So good.
Yeah.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. She was very unsure, but yeah. All right, so we have some ravioli and some lamb and some ravioli and some
Duck leg. Yes.
pistachio ice cream and creme brulee. What you got?
Olive oil cake and pistachio ice cream.
Yes. Bon appetit. Alright, so me and Rachel are now at the Coyote Bar. It's really cool in here. We have a whole fireplace section to ourselves. We got cards. It's a vibe. Hey Rachel! And you have to kind of see the room. But yes, we're gonna chill, do some little activities, maybe get a drink, and have a good night. I actually need to pack up tonight because I leave in the morning to head over to the next resort. So I'm just gonna just talk to y'all. Today was so adventurous and fun. I slept in, so that was nice. It was really nice because I don't sleep in, but I did have an extremely long day yesterday. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you what happened because my goodness. So I had a flight that was at like 6-something in the morning. So I decided to, wake up at 2:30-ish, but really I woke up at like 2:15 and get ready so I can be at the airport by 4, which was, the plan, because the flight leave at 6, you want to have time to check in. And I did get to the airport, I would say like around, it was closer to 5 o'clock. Check-in through the airport was fine. For whatever reason, I had a layover in LA, even though I was just coming from San Francisco. And LA and San Francisco are super close. So having a layover in LA was like, wow. I was supposed to have a 2-hour layover in LA. And it turned into a 2-hour layover plus a 3-hour delay. Like I just started getting these delays. And first it was just like, oh, instead of boarding to leave at 9:40, you're gonna leave at 10:30 or something. That wasn't too bad. I was scheduled to arrive at Miraval, or let me rephrase that. I was scheduled to arrive at the Tucson airport at 12-something in the afternoon, which would give me to the resort around like maybe 1-something, 2 o'clock, because it's about an hour shuttle ride. But the delays, like I would get like right before it's time to board, and then they would just like announce another delay. I'll get like a text message or something. And so, what can you do? So I'm just talking and socializing and all of that. But let me rewind, because as soon as I arrived, good news was my departure gate was really close to where I came in. You know how sometimes you come into the airport and then you gotta walk across the airport to get to your next gate? No, I was like pretty much right there. So once I realized, oh, it's right here, I went and sat down and looked at this lady, and she was she looked like she smiled. So I had on this shirt that I got a lot of compliments on because it said like be kind or something. And then I could hear her talking, and she definitely sounded like she was slurring, which made me think, oh, she must have some drinks. And she had it looked like her son, somebody, like a boy next to her, just talking to her and telling her to stay calm and things like that. And so I immediately kind of realized, oh my gosh, this lady is like drunk, and her son, who like he was a teenager, is trying to keep her together, which made me feel really bad because like it made me think it wasn't the first time, and it's a kid, and you know it was an unfortunate situation, and I felt bad for his mom because it's, you know, clear that she may struggle with an addiction. So and as I was listening, I pretty much, because I was sitting so close to them, I didn't realize what was going on. I was sitting so close to them, I pretty much learned that they got kicked off a flight. Their next flight was the next day, and you know, they just needed to get through the day. And he just was stuck in this situation. He was just trying to keep his mom. And it's like, when I get to the airport, this all happened before 8 a.m. next to a bar. Ironically, the airport had a bar like right by our seating area that was full at like 7:45 in the morning. That's another story, but yeah, so long story short, security ended up coming over there within like the next 20 or 30 minutes because she just kept having these moments where she would get loud and be crying and cursing, and then he would quiet her down, and then, you know, it'll just be quiet for a few minutes, and then it would start all over again. She would just be mumbling stuff and saying stuff, and it's like slurred speech. So security escorted them out and told them, you know, they got to come back tomorrow because the flight's tomorrow. And okay, fine. At this time, I didn't know I was going to be delayed. All of this was like as soon as I arrived at the airport, there should have been a sign. My day was just off to an interesting start. And then I had like basically 3 delays after that. And then once we kind of realized the plane was coming, then the 4th delay came. But we were supposed to leave at 9 something. We left 3 hours after that. So I ended up being in LAX for like 5 hours. Okay, so I, you know, made the best of it, whatever. Just talk to people. That's something I'm pretty good at. I was over there. Yeah, somebody asked me for my number, this lady. We just was chatting. It was so many of us going to Arizona just for different reasons. Some of us were going to the same place. Like, you know, I had made some friends. So yeah. So my day was just like interesting. I didn't even know if I was gonna make it that day. I was going to customer service. Other flights were getting canceled. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, I have been looking forward to this. And I was meeting a friend there who I hadn't met in person yet. And I was, you know, looking forward to it. And we've been friends for like over a year. So that was really exciting. And we do similar work. We're in the same kind of business. And so, you know, it was like kind of this really, really nice event to be able to come and meet together and do the self-care trip. But yeah, it's a lot of adventures happening along the way. Yeah, I mean, it was what it was. Actually, the 5 hours went past a lot faster. Like when I say 5 hours, it's like, oh my gosh, that's a long time. But it to me didn't feel like 5 hours. It went past really quick because I was talking to people. It maybe felt like 2 hours, to be honest. So obviously this day was off to a rocky start, but when I got on right before, when the plane arrived, it just turned around. It just started turning around as soon as the plane arrived. And first I went and asked about potentially getting in a better seat because I came from San Francisco on the first flight, and that plane was really nice. It was a new plane. It had, you could tell like stuff was upgraded. It just looked really nice. But my legs were very uncomfortable. That plane was packed to capacity, and I'm tall, and so my legs were just uncomfortable that whole flight. But it was a short flight, so I was like, you know, and I had similar seating in the next flight. So I asked, you know, once the plane arrived in LAX 5 hours later, if they could possibly move my seats. And usually they just want you to pay. But there was a really nice young man who, he just moved my seats. He was like, I think you'll like this. And so he just upgraded my seat. And I didn't know what he was doing, where he moved me. I just trusted the process. So he ended up moving me up into Comfort Plus. I was, you know, the plane wasn't full and I wasn't in a bad spot, but it was like Comfort Plus gives you more leg room, which I wanted. So got to Comfort Plus, and not only that, I had nobody sitting next to me, nobody sitting in front of me, nobody sitting in the row next to me or the row in front of that. And so I just felt like I was in this like bubble of privacy. It was just so much room and openness. And so it was crazy. I was contemplating on going to first class. One day I'm gonna tell you about my little limited thinking about first class that has held me up all of these years. I was contemplating on going to first class, and I'm glad I didn't because I had more space than they had. Like first class was full, and I was like nobody around me. So that was a bonus. So I get on the plane, get comfortable, whatever. My phone at this time was at, y'all, my phone was at like 30% because I had been in the airport not charging my phone for 5 hours. And so, and I had been out, you know, for hours before that. So I just was like, I'm gonna enjoy the flight, whatever. And when it came by to take orders, you know, they come by and they ask you, do you want the cookies, the, you know, the chips, all of that stuff. Of course, I had a snack because I ate at the airport at like 8 o'clock in the morning, but by now it's like, you know, it's afternoon. It's 5 hours later. So, and then they asked me, did I want to drink? And it was just saying all of these drinks, including alcoholic beverages, wine, all of that. And after the day I had, I was okay with considering alcohol on the plane. So I said, well, how much are the drinks? Y'all, she was like, free. I think where I got upgraded to on the flight had the, you know, benefit of getting free drinks, and I didn't know it. So I was happy. I was like, yes, absolutely, thank you. Give me some bubbly. So I had, you know, wine on the plane, and I felt relaxed. I felt immediately relaxed, and that was good. So I get to Tucson, and it just felt like everything just sped up to super fast motion. Like, it wasn't dreadfully slow, but I was just pretty much sitting in the airport. It was nothing exciting going on in the airport. And everything sped up dreadfully fast when I got to Arizona. And when I say dreadfully, it's because it was a good fast, but it was also like a little bit stressful. Because we get to Arizona at like maybe like 3:30-ish. And it's an hour ride. Now the shuttle driver, he was there. All of the people that were going, nobody had like check bags, so everybody was pretty much, when you got off the ride and came over, it was like, Tucson Airport is not big, it's not huge, so it's not like a long walk to, you know, baggage claim. I think you have to take an escalator down. And so once you get down the stairs, there's somebody waiting there with the sign. And you know, they just know how many people they're waiting for, and once everybody's there, we just go to the shuttle. It was really beautiful. The weather felt perfect. It was maybe like 70 degrees when we arrived. It was amazing. Like, I have no complaints about once we got to Arizona and just the scenery, you know, it felt very Arizona. You see the mountains, you see the cacti, you see all of the browns and just things that just speak to what Arizona is and that nature. So do the hour ride, and we pretty much get there around 4:50. Now, this is very important because the resort I was going to, you plan your classes and things like that in advance. And I knew that even though I planned to arrive at 12, I wanted to kind of come in and enjoy the resort, have lunch. So I didn't plan anything until 5. Well, I arrived at 4:50, and it was a thoughtfully picked class. It was about trauma in the body, and so I was really looking forward to going to this class. Like, I was like, no, I'm going to this class, I don't care. So I checked in. Well, let me rewind. When you get to the resort, you get out, they have you sign like a thing, you know, it's a resort with activities. They want to make sure, you know, you understand what you are signing up for. So they have you sign a thing, get this little sleeping bag for your cell phone. It's really cute. And then you go to the front desk. Well, when you get off the bus, they say, we're going to take your bags to your room. Tell me why my wallet was in one of those bags. So I get to the front desk with no ID. And they're like, man, you know, they really made it easy considering, right? They moved very fast. Like, by the time I got to the front desk and said this, the shuttle was gone, my bags were gone. Like, they would have had to go to my room and get it. And so they were like, they got me checked in without, you know, they got me checked in and just had me come back once, you know, I got to my room and got my stuff. And so I check in, run to my room, because remember, I've been on a plane and airports and all of that just at this point for 12 hours. Like, I have been at airports since like 4:30 in the morning and a little, you know, over 4:30 in the morning. And now it's basically 5 o'clock. So I went to the room to take down my hair. I had been wrapped up under a hat all day, and just used the bathroom really quick before I went to this class. I don't know where I'm going. You know, I've never been here before. So I was a little late to the class, of course. I was so tired. Like, it was a calm class. I remember just being so tired. And then they had activities that required you to close your eyes and think and, do mindfulness type things. So I was trying my best not to fall asleep in that class, but I did okay. After the class, I grabbed the veggie sandwich because they show you briefly where like some of the restaurants are, which they're all like in close proximity to each other. They were pretty much in the same place. But one of the restaurants had closed. So I grabbed a veggie sandwich that they had sitting out. They have them all wrapped up, just, where you can just pick them up. And I'm glad I did because I was kind of hungry. That just helped me over. My friend had already made reservations for us to go to dinner that night. So we were good. I was just, trying to get to that point. So I get out the class, it's maybe like 6:40, and I had a class at 7 that I was looking forward to. It was like a improvisation class, it was to be fun and laugh and all of that. So I was looking forward to that. That is totally me. So I get out the class, I go to the front desk, finally get checked in, and then I go to that second class, the improv class. And then pretty much that's about an hour, but we ran over time because we were having so much fun. And it was, I think our reservation was at 8:30. So we get out and we have 15 minutes to our reservation. I think we went just straight to the restaurant because it was such a just short window of time. And they give you a menu and it has like 3 courses. You can order whatever you want. Like if you want to order several things from each menu, you can. Like it's like this kind of resort, you just order what you want. The only thing they don't include is alcohol and 0 proof cocktails. You can add that to your just checkout bill, but I don't know, like I'm like, if I feel like drinking alcohol, I'll get it, but it's not like, it was just so much more to this experience that I didn't like even need it. So it's like, even I'm talking to you, after being here for a little while, and I still haven't ordered alcohol. It's been fine. So, they have other drinks. So I did that. I said, I'm gonna just enjoy the resort, not be trying to get turned up, all of that. Oop, I put too much on that. I'm gonna come back to that because this bar is probably like, put a little too much moisturizer on it and I don't wanna burn my hair. Ladies know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I pretty much go to my room. We probably finished dinner and chatting, and remember, like, we just met. I had ran into her as soon as I got off the shuttle and walked in the building. She just happened to be standing there. She wasn't waiting for me. She was there like for another reason, but we saw each other as soon as we got there. We were supposed to meet at the airport, but everything happened. She arrived on time, I didn't. It just is what it is, but it was fine. It was great. Dinner was great. Went to my room and finally can, take it in. I am here because this is really the first time I'm just enjoying being in the space, because it was just a lot of, like I said, it was really fast paced once I arrived. So now I can okay, breathe. I'm in my room. I can start winding down. I can rest. So took a shower, changed clothes, all of that. And got to sit on the bed. The bed is so comfortable, y'all. It's so comfortable that I really want to see what their system is, because it's really comfortable. I laid down, turned on the TV. I feel like I didn't go to sleep till, okay, I skipped something. We didn't get back to our rooms like after 11, because after we ate dinner, we were walking around. It's so beautiful here. It's really beautiful here. I didn't know how beautiful it was here. It's stunning. And they have these low lights, so you're walking, but it's like dark, but it's also pretty. You hear the water, because they have kind of water moving throughout in these like little areas, and so you hear water like throughout the time you're outdoors. And they have fire pits, and so we went and sat by a fire pit on our first night. We just like, come on, let's just enjoy being here. So we did that, and we just chatted. No, this girl was over there too. She was on the phone with her boo. But I don't feel like we bothered each other. It was like fine, but I just remember that being, we were sitting next to her. She was like in a chair in front of the fire too for a while. She ended up leaving eventually, but yeah, we shared the space. It was several groups here. You know, people here for different reasons. People celebrating birthdays and all of that. So that was also, you know, just nice to just be around people in this place of celebration, in this place of resting, you know, just in retreat mode. Yeah, so I went back to my room after just hanging out and yeah, lying down. I don't think I went to sleep till after 1 or around 1, which sometimes I do that, you know, but I typically wake up pretty early. I did not wake up until 8 o'clock. Luckily, my first class was not until 9 o'clock, so I woke up at like 8:15, to be honest. So I wanted to get ready so I can go try to grab something to eat before my class. So I pretty much gave myself until 8:40 to get dressed. Because also, like, the way the resort is set up is it's not like one building or that kind of thing. They have like these different hubs, or we call it, what do we call it? Compounds. It feel like in the type of room I have, all of those rooms are in this like section together. And so like you walk through these doors and they are open, they're not closed, and then you're in this like almost cul-de-sac looking area where it's just these different access points to rooms. But they have a lot of those throughout the property. And so you have to walk from that to wherever your class is, and your class could be in the main building, it could be on the other side of the property. Like, it was so many little directions you can go in. So, you know, so when I say I need to give myself 20 minutes to, you know, get out of the room so I can grab something to eat and then have time to like walk to my class. That's what that was about. My first class was the Gratitude Labyrinth, which you guys see those circle rocks things. That's pretty much what my class was today. It was very nice. It felt like a thinking, gratitude-based version of journaling, but you're not writing. I really liked it because you're moving through this place and you're like really kind of focusing on what you appreciate about yourself, about others, just finding things to be grateful for that you already have. And so that was really, really nice. I really appreciated being able to do an activity like that. Now my next activity, it was good. The instructor was good, but I just didn't want to do it. They were doing country line dancing, and I must have missed that in the title. I think I just read the description. It was dance. I like dance. I like exercise-based dance. I like Zumba. You know, I like those kind of dances. But a whole class just doing country line dancing was not what I was wanting. So I did go for a little while, and then I just kind of dipped out a little early. But it was fine. It worked out because, I mean, the class was good. It wasn't like it was a bad class. So I want to make that clear. It wasn't a bad class. It just wasn't what I was looking for. So that's why I left early. And they're not like tripping over that. Like, you know, everything's not for everybody, and they want you to have the experience you want to have. So I left, and I went to do a tour of the property, which I was supposed to do on the first day with all the extra time I had, but because my plane was so late, I didn't get to do that. So I got to do that on the second day with a person named Marty. Marty was great. Marty, he was giving me all the tea. He showed me where Oprah used to stay. I was happy about that. I was like, okay. He was telling me about something that was walking around, y'all. So we're relatively close to the mountains. Like, I mean, really close to the mountains, which is probably why we drive so long when we come from the airport. It's an hour away, but as you're driving, you notice you're getting closer to the mountain. With that, there are things to be aware of that come from the mountains or live in the mountains. And so it was definitely in the warning messages on the website. And although I didn't see anything, I'm grateful, right? I'm not trying to see nothing. Marty did share that he did see some stuff, and Marty's been here forever, so he, you know, he wasn't tripping. He was like, you know, I forgot what they're called. I really need to look these up. But I need y'all to hear this how I heard it so y'all can kind of take it in like I did. So he told me the name of it. He was just like, you know, sometime you'll see deer. We're in a tour. I'm on a golf cart, and he's driving, and we're just like looking at things and whatever. And he's like, you know, hey, this is where this is at. You should check this out. And then he's like, you know, sometimes deer are walking around. I said, cool. It's deer. We see deer everywhere. And then he said, and then this other thing started with an H, and it was a pig. He was like, I saw about 3 of them today. I'm like, oh, okay, what's that? He's like, it's like these small, hairy, I don't know, rodents. That's how I think he described it. And I'm like, a pig that's small and hairy? Nope. Not something I'm interested in seeing. And then when he said rodent, I was like, oh no, like no, the word rodent just is disruptive because it just don't sound like nothing I want to see. So, oh my gosh. So I'm like, oh, so they're pigs that look like rodents. He was like, yeah, like kind of like rats. Okay, Marty. So they're pigs that look like rats. Got it. So, then we just go back to the tour and I'm just like, wow, that's not ideal. I don't want to see that. But things come up that make us talk about it more. So he said, like there's cactus and trees and rocks and all of that throughout the property. And some of them have meanings. He's telling us about this, like different types of plants and cacti and all of that. And so one of the cacti we passed it looked broken or something. He was like, oh, you see that? Those are bite marks. Okay. Something's biting cacti. That's what I'm thinking. Like, what bites a cactus? And it's these rat pig things. And so that cactus looked very prickly to me. I should show y'all the actual footage when we were talking about this because I was recording. And he basically said, well, how they're able to bite this is obviously they can bite it, but he said that they have an acid in their mouth that can just break down and melt the pricklies. And I was like, what? Hold up. So we have rat pigs that are biting cactus and have an acid in their mouth that can melt it's getting more interesting. How big are these? He was like, they're pretty big for rodents. Small for pigs, big for rodents. Don't want to see this. No, I don't want to see a hairy pig rat. Don't want to see it. You saw 3 of them today. So do these usually walk around when people are out? It's like the questions I'm asking now. And he's not giving me a clear answer. What he did say though was, I haven't seen them in a while. Okay, that's good news. They're not always out here. And he said but he did say that they usually travel in packs of like 9 to 12. So I'm immediately aware that there's more. Like you saw 3 of them, but there are probably more walking around. Okay. Not interested. The tour was great though. I will say that the tour was great. Afterwards, I went back to my room for a little bit. I had another class. Class was about manifestation. That class was wonderful. I think I had lunch right before that class. That class was incredibly amazing. I don't even know how to explain how good that class was. I enjoyed it. It's a lot of stuff that I already think about with just how you use your energy, how you attract things to you, how you, get sometimes things you don't want, but it's based on what you're doing or what you're not doing. So that class reinforced a lot of things, but it added to it. It gave you tips. It was wonderful. So enjoyed that class. And we had a yoga class with essential oils. I actually missed that class, but here's why. So me and Marty talked about seeing another type of room that was more like a high-end, like $3,000 a night. So I was really interested in seeing this. And they're newer. So Marty was like, let me figure it out. And so basically we wanted to go see that room 5 minutes before the class started. No, it was like 2 minutes before. And we were just in there just talking it up and taking pictures and just enjoying. And then afterwards, we're on a golf cart. So Marty's like, where do you want us, what do you want me to drop y'all off at? Oh, we stopped. Oh no. Okay. Where do you want me to drop y'all off at? I'm like, yeah, we need to go to the Guave Center. We have a class. Oh, what class do you have? Yoga. Ooh, they're probably not gonna let you in because after so many minutes pass, then they close off the class depending on what it is. But it's okay. We had fun. I really wanted to see that. I'm already doing classes, so if I miss one class, it's not the end of the world, right? I was fine with it. So we went to do the gong, the intention setting gong. Very nice. You, first of all, you need to be strong to get gongs to make a lot of sound. That gong was big, and I felt like I swung with all my might to get that thing to make some sound. y'all. I haven't recorded, so I'll show the footage, but it was that was fun. It was fun though. So we had a little extra time to burn. I want to say we went back to the room or lunch or something. We did something. I think we went to lunch. I don't know where we went. I can't remember. But whatever we did, I remember like there was this small window of time because we ended up having to go to the shuttle again because I needed to get my rental car because I'm going to another part of Arizona. So yeah, we did that and that was fine. Came back and we didn't do any more classes, but we did like want to do the spa and the quiet room and the hot tub, and so we kind of came back, like chilled for about 30 minutes and then got dressed, walked over to the spa in our robes, and it's just a lot of people out in their robes, so it was like cool. It was like, you know, it was a vibe. The quiet room, oh my gosh, was everything. I can't explain why that room, it just does something like magical. I could have just stayed in there for hours. Like it was I was in the most comfortable chair ever. I didn't get a great picture of it. I'll try to like take a picture in the morning before I leave, but it was amazing. I may not be able to because the spa area is open from 9 to 9 and I leave around 9. But it was beautiful. It was super picturesque. We sat outside and then we sat inside. Both were very nice temperatures, perfect, you know. Hot tub area. That's why I have to fire on my hair. The hot tub area, it was a steam room in there. It was a sauna in there. And I mean, people are on their retreats, on their resorts. There were people in there completely nude in the sauna and the, you know, like hot, dry sauna area. We went into the hot tub with some swimwear on. But yeah, it was like they had a men's room and a women's room, and you know, people really get comfortable. So we did that for a little while, but it was so much steam. I had on a swim cap, so I thought I was good. Then I came back to my room. We said we're gonna take a quick shower before dinner. We had like 20 minutes, like we were like on the clock. I took off my hair wrap and it was curls, a lot of them. I said, oh, did I get wet? Like I didn't even go in the water. I mean, like my body up to like here went to the water, but no. That dang gone sauna area and hot tub area was so hot that the steam got through my swim cap. So yeah, but it was fine. I mean, that's why I bought my flat irons. I have some classes where I'm going to be sweating for sure that are coming up, so I'm expecting to have my hair a little messed up. It's not a big deal, but I didn't expect it to happen like that. So anyway, I'm good now, but yeah. So yeah, we did that, went to dinner. Dinner is interesting because it's like hit or miss. And what I mean by that is there are times when you get something off the menu and you're like, oh my gosh, I love this. And there are times you get stuff off the menu and you're like, well, no, don't love that. So that was kind of our experience with dinner tonight. I had good stuff, right? My friend, she had some stuff that she loved or didn't love, and I remember feeling that the night before, like, oh yeah, that was good. No, that wasn't that good. So, but the good thing is, it's a menu. It has a lot of options, and so if you don't like one thing, you just order something else, and they'll bring it out. They don't, you know, it's nothing to it. Like, it's fine. It's like, you know, that's the thing. Don't stress about it. You're gonna get whatever you want to just make sure you're okay. So, yeah, there was something on there that was enjoyable for us. And I tried octopus. Never ate that before, but since I'm doing something new, I wanted to embrace the newness. So I tried octopus, and it was so good. I did not expect it. I thought I was gonna try something and just be adventurous and just, you know, be a champ, take one for the team type thing. But no, it was really good, really good. It had like the texture squid. It was seasoned well. It was, it had some good pairings with it, a good sauce. It was really good. So I enjoyed that. I'm glad I tried it. I also had some kind of lamb dish. You know, I just enjoy being able to pick things off the menu and eat what I want. So did that, and then we went over to the bar area. They have a fireplace in there. It was nobody sitting by it. So the first night we had a hard time finding a place to sit by the fire because the fire areas had so many people around them to the point where like it was almost no seats, or you knew you were just gonna be sitting with somebody, which wasn't a big deal. But some of them, I mean, it was just no seats, so it wasn't no option. It wasn't an option to sit with anybody. Just we ended up finding that one spot after walking around with that girl that was talking to her boo that I mentioned earlier. But and they had conversation cards. It was really cute. So we pretty much wrapped up our night there, came back to the room, and so now I'm just gonna get ready for leaving early tomorrow, but I'm gonna have breakfast before I leave and just enjoy my last moments here. It's been so wonderful. So wonderful. Food good, class is good, learning new things. I'll mention one of the classes. I didn't tell y'all what it was about because that was the class I was tired in. But what I liked about that class was that I'm a person who helps adults who have experienced trauma in their childhood, and it shows up in the form of sometimes trauma in their adulthood, but a lot of times it shows up as like anxiety or depression or, you know, anger, things like that. And so he talked about how the body, you know, holds on to the memories of trauma and turn into different things like pain and you know, it looks like health issues, but when you're doing the medical treatment to it, it's not getting better because it's not a medical issue, it's a memory and trauma issue. And so he did work in that and talked about, you know, just some of the success, a lot of the success he's had and the research behind it, and, you know, had us do some small things in the moment to kind of identify things. And it was super informative. I'm actually super interested in learning more about that. And if I come back, I probably will want to do a private session because he does like sessions with individuals and he has, yeah, it was just so much. So it was really good. Never heard of that before. So that was kind of like just insightful to learn. I knew the body kept trauma, but I didn't know there was healing mechanisms for how the body keeps the memories of trauma. So that was the part. But anyway, I just need to pack up. It shouldn't be like too much. I'm gonna try to watch something tonight and call it a night. I want to just wake up in the morning and pretty much be ready to go, have my clothes that I'm putting on, have, you know, my stuff ready. I just want it to be easy, so I'm gonna do a lot of just prep stuff tonight, so that I can be on the move in the morning and not be scrambling, because as you can hear in my stories, there have been several moments of scrambling, and some of it is fine, but you know, there are some of it that can be prevented, which is better planning. So I'm gonna better plan for tonight, or shall I say for tomorrow morning. But I will be sharing more, you know, as I move through this. Thank you for tuning in to this evening's wrap up. Talk soon. I wrote a letter, and so now I am going to envelope it and have it sent to me. Yes. Okay, thank you so much. Good morning, y'all. I'm on the final day at Miraval, and I'm just getting ready. I'm gonna go have some breakfast and hit the road. I have like a 2.5 hour drive, something like that, about 2 hours, and for where I'm going next. So I'm gonna have a little solo road trip. I just think that kind of stuff is fun. I'm looking forward to it. It's pretty. I haven't done my little video about some of the hiccups on the trip, but I'll just share this one because it happened this morning. I had to change my shuttle time because I ended up picking up my rental car yesterday instead of really early today. Originally, I was gonna leave at like 7 a.m. I don't know why I thought I was leaving anywhere at 7 a.m. I slept, you know, good. Somebody was knocking on my door like the police at 6:30 a.m. to get my bags because they thought I was leaving at 7 a.m. So I plan to sleep about a good 30 minutes more It's now 7:30 in the morning, so it's not terribly off from that. But you know, you don't want to be woken up by somebody banging on your door like the police. It was not his fault. It was just in the system still that I was leaving. So it wasn't a big deal, but it's just one of them things to note. And it was yeah, I didn't even know what to say. It was what it was. So I am on the final things. I don't know, I guess I packed my comb because I can't find it. But once I find that, then I will finish packing up my stuff. My swimsuit is almost dry because I'm gonna use that there for a class, a 7 a.m. class. So yeah, it should dry on the ride over. It's almost dry now, but it's just like a couple more. It just needs a little bit more time. It's just like a little, I don't know, but hold on, because I'm gonna go get my comb and finish taking my hair down. Okay, I did have my comb packed, so I'm just gonna comb these curls out. I don't need them to be really neat or anything. I actually have like a yoga class and some other stuff today, so it's definitely, you know, it's gonna get flipped and some more stuff soon enough. Oops. But yeah, I mean, it's been nice. I'm looking forward to these last minutes here over the next hour to where I can close this place out in peace for this round. I would consider coming back in the future. It was extremely nice, very beautiful. Everybody was so kind, even with the mistakes. I had such a good time. So I'm looking forward to coming back. Put these on because it's very sunny in Arizona. Man, I'm gonna put on a little sweater because in the morning it's really cool, like really cool here. So yeah, now I'm ready to go. I'm gonna grab my shoes and head out, y'all. I will see y'all on the road. This morning, I'm going to go load up the car, and then I'm gonna have breakfast. It's so pretty. The fire's lit. All right, I'm walking to the rental. Okay. All right, got some of my bags in. I have another luggage that's being held somewhere from when they came and got my things at 6 a.m. I mean 6:30 a.m. So my next adventure is finding that. All right, before I leave, I wanted to stop by this prayer tree and get some just prayer in, because I always want my spirit right. It's a really sweet little gazebo area. We got a waterfalls, fountains, and creeks. Let me say a prayer, y'all. I will be back.